Hello, this is Unagi, Tatsuya, and Yuta. I guess collectively he, they pronouns for us right now. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a really difficult topic, which is that it's hard to be a famous content creator who is part of the LGBTQIA community. So all of these thoughts have arisen from watching a video by Jessie Page. I'm going to link that video down below because I think you should support her, and I think that, she has a lot of really valid points, that she's just, I don't know, she's an amazing role model, and her existence is just beautiful, beautiful. Her empathy is off the charts and things like that. Anyway, sorry. She talks a lot about how, like, a brand dropped her, like, because she's LGBT QIA, and it just really got me thinking about my own experience as a trans person. Now the thing about my brand of transness, if that makes sense to anyone, is that I am feminine in expression. I used to be very feminine in expression, and I was slash is feminine. Now the thing about me is I was slash is feminine in presentation, so it was really confusing for a lot of people that only really knew our name, because our name was gender neutral when we first came out. I think it still is our collective name, or what people call us. There are two of them. It's either they call us Cal or Yeri, and those I'd say are pretty gender neutral names. Obviously there are some names in our system that are gendered, like Tetsuya, or I don't know if Tetsuya is a gendered name, actually, I'm not sure, but like if you hear like Renji, or like what's more like Unagi's actual preferred name, which is Ashton, or like even Yuta, I think. I don't know what Yuta just. I don't know what Yuta is Yuta gendered name. Anyway, if you know us, you know that we are very obviously a trans man. But if you don't know us, and you only know our name, or worse, our legal name, you will just think, or at least when we were younger, we used to just people used to just think, oh, that's just a woman, which, like, I laugh nervously. I chuckle nervously. I don't know. I'm so uncomfortable, but just like what Jessie Page says in her video, to echo that thought, it's really nerve-wracking to, like, come out, especially since I, for the longest time, wanted to be on TV. So I wanted, like, a career in either, like, YouTube, or like in film, or in theater. And so in my senior year of so in my first year of high school, I auditioned for this theater organization, and this theater organization was really good. I wasn't a performer right off the bat because I can't sing that well. I'd like to think I got better, but that's debatable, so I'm still insecure about performing. And I guess on that same vein, because I've been insecure about my singing voice, I tried to take voice lessons for like around a year, but every single time I tried to take voice lessons, I felt like I was unsafe with my vocal instructors because they kept using my dead name. And I don't know, it's really difficult. It was really difficult back then because my parents kept using my dead name, and this was before I had had a healthy conversation with my parents about my preferred name and things like that. But I guess on that similar vein note, I haven't had voice lessons in years because I've been so nervous about like approaching a voice teacher and saying, "Hey, I know that by technical definition I am a mezzo soprano and you can technically train me to be a soprano, but I don't feel comfortable with that because again, I don't feel safe. I don't feel like I can come out to people like as a trans person. It just doesn't really like it media scares me because it's really difficult to discern who's safe and who isn't in media, and it's really difficult to discern like what how are people going to react to me when I'm famous because if I get famous, I don't want to be famous, not anymore. um I want to earn money off the things I do, but not if people are going to start attacking me. Anyway, uh, uh, I'm getting really off topic and off tangent. I guess like part and parcel of this, of what I'm trying to tell you guys is like, uh, if being trans is scary, if coming out to people is scary, and if I can't even be honest to people who I know in person about being transgender, I just can't imagine telling people we're a system. Because, oh my goodness, being a system is a whole different story, is a whole different bag, and like, I don't know, existing is terrifying. Some of us don't even like that we're here in this system because we're so uncomfortable. We're like, if we tell people we exist, then people are just going to like compare us to all these really harmful representations of media, like Split and all that stuff. And it's really sucks because like whenever I see like the way people stereotype certain mental conditions, like how people think, how it's really common here in the Philippines to think that DID is schizophrenia. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's different. And we are real people. We're not figments of some sort. We are figments of trauma, yes, but we are people. We are our own individual personalities. We are our own different people. Personalities isn't even correct. We are our own different person. We are our own different set of people. We have different morals, different reactions to things. Yes, we can be blended, but that's because this body is a robot. And if all the people in the world were controlling one robot, then of course you would hear different voices, of course you would hear different opinions. But if three people were controlling one robot, and maybe sometimes you hear all three people, and maybe sometimes you hear only one person, so maybe the accent is different, maybe everything is different, maybe things are different, but they look like that one robot, and that's how we feel. And I'm sorry, it's really like frustrating to be so angry and agitated because we're always told that we're grouchy, and like, yeah, we are because we're fed up. We're fed up with trying to hide our transness. We're fed up with having to hide our system. We're fed up. And it's just really scary to see like those content creators that are wondering if they should hide because it might affect their career. And it's scary to think that if any of my future bosses, if I ever even get brave enough to apply for jobs, see my videos, they'll be like, oh, you're unhireable because because you're unstable, because you have DID, or you're unhireable because you're LGBTQIA, or the word, or I'm just gonna discredit that, and I'm just gonna see you as a woman who I think should be like everybody else. You should be a woman with long hair and like and dressed like a woman. You should be a woman with no piercings and no things like that. And it's just so scary to be a person. And I think that's why I'm freaked out. And I'm so sorry to editor for being incoherent, and I'm so sorry to viewer for being mess. But this is reality, and reality is scary. And I know this started off as like it's scary to be LGBTQIA, but with me, it's never as simple as LGBTQIA, because people are complex and being vulnerable is hard. But we need to be vulnerable, because if we're silenced, then who's going to speak for us? Right? So yeah. If you're watching this, thank you so much. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I triggered you, but I'm not sorry for everything I said, because it's the truth. Right? I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.